Calling the Sabbath Jewish insults the Creator who made it for all. You say the Sabbath is just for the Jews. Then you insult the very God who created it before there was ever a Jew. Let's get this straight. The Sabbath is not Jewish. It's divine. It was never man-made. It wasn't Moses' idea. It didn't originate on Mount Sinai. It was born in Eden, before sin, before Abraham, before Israel even existed. Genesis 2:2-3 exposes the lie. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. Who did God bless it for? Himself? Was he tired? Or was he setting a divine pattern for humanity, for all humanity? The Sabbath is not ethnic property. It is a gift from the Creator to the creation. To call it Jewish is like calling marriage Jewish or calling breathing Jewish. It's absurd. It's an insult not just to Jews, but to the God of all flesh who made a day holy for all flesh to worship him. You say it's Jewish because the Jews kept it. That logic is as flawed as saying prayer is Jewish because Jews pray, or that the Bible is Jewish because it came through Jewish prophets. The question is not who practiced it, but who commanded it. And the answer? God did. Not Moses, not Israel. God. He wrote it in his own finger in stone. Exodus 20:8-11. He didn't whisper it. He didn't delegate it to scribes. He thundered it from Sinai, then engraved it himself as permanent law. And within that law, right in the heart of it, was the command: remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. And you dare call it Jewish? That's like calling the Creator of the universe a tribal deity. That's like taking a crown made for humanity and tossing it into the dirt, saying, "That's not for me." Jesus said, "The Sabbath was made for man." Mark 2:27. Not for Jews only, not for Hebrews only, not for one nation, but for man, mankind, all humanity, every color, every language, every culture. And yet today, the Sabbath is mocked, ignored, and labeled as Jewish, as if God's holiness is limited to one ethnic group, as if one of his 10 commandments was racial while the rest are moral. So murder is universal, adultery is universal, theft is universal, but not the Sabbath. Tell me, skeptics, pastors, priests, imams, who gave you the right to separate what God never divided? Who authorized you to preach that 9 commandments are for all, but the 4th is not? Do you realize what you're saying when you call the Sabbath Jewish? You're telling the God who rested, blessed, and sanctified that day, "It's not for me." You're rejecting a piece of his holiness. You're spitting on the seal of his authority over creation. In Isaiah 56, God speaks to the strangers, the Gentiles, and blesses those that keep my Sabbath and choose the things that please me. The New Testament never abolished the Sabbath. It confirmed it. Hebrews 4:9 echoes the truth. There remains a Sabbath keeping for the people of God. So let's say it plainly. Calling the Sabbath Jewish is not just ignorance. It's rebellion. It denies Eden. It denies the 10 commandments. It denies Jesus who kept the Sabbath. It denies the Father who created it. And it denies the Holy Spirit who convicts hearts of truth. The Sabbath is not Jewish. It is holy. It is not optional. It is eternal. It is not replaced. It is the Lord's day, made by the Lord of the Sabbath himself. So the next time you call the Sabbath Jewish, you better look up. You may just find yourself arguing with the God who made heaven and earth and rested on the 7th day.